We'll get on to the next one. Number 4, get your bike sorted. So even before you start, get your bike fitted properly. Now your bike should feel comfortable. If you're on the bike at the moment and you're not feeling comfortable, or you've got this pre-existing injury and it's not going away, then starting a training program and ramping up your training is just going to make it worse. And when people get onto our programs when we start off, the first thing I ask them is, have you got any pre-existing injuries? And if they have, then we resolve those first, because it's no sense in ramping up the training and have my athletes get injured, because they're not going to get any results out of that. They're just going to get injured. And that's not the outcome that we want. We want them to get better, not to get worse. Your bike should fit you, not you fit the bike. It's important to go and see a good bike fitter. And look, if you want any help on sourcing a bike fitter, I can certainly help you. One of the worst times to get your bike fit is when you're getting a new bike. Now, you're really happy with your current position, and then the bike shop puts you on the new bike, fits you up, and puts you into a totally new position and says, oh, you'll get used to it. And you go out for a ride and you feel uncomfortable on it. You know, you want to go back to your old position because your old position's better. Well, because it is. So this thing about, you'll get used to it is not an answer to bike fitters. If you get a bike fit done and it doesn't feel better, you don't feel more comfortable, then it's not a good bike fit, and you need to go either back to that person and get them to sort it out, or ask for a refund and find somebody else that can sort it out for you. So once you've got your bike fitted to your body, it means that as we start ramping up the training, there's less chance of injury. All right. And while you're there, get your bike serviced. There's nothing worse than jumping on your bike, going out for a training ride, and you break a spoke, or you break a gear lever cable, or or you got holes in your tires and you get a flat. Get your bike sorted out, so you don't have to worry about it. You want to be able to get stuck into your training, not worry about maintaining your bike or having problems with your bike. So the next important thing is, once you've got your position sorted out, lock it in. And I'm a big fan of, locking in your position, making sure that it doesn't change throughout your training. I've recently gone up and seen my bike fitter, Steve Hogg, in Sydney. It would have been, 6 weeks ago. And he said, why haven't you changed your cleats? They're a bit worn out. And I said, well, I don't like touching anything. Now I should have actually replaced my cleats. And I strongly recommend that you do so when they do wear out. But the important thing that I'm trying to make here is that, I hadn't touched my position for 2 years. Steve had set me up 2 years ago and I hadn't touched it, because I don't like changing things if they're not broken. It was working fine. I was happy with it. I went up to see him just to get a bit of a tweak to make sure that it was all okay, adjusted a few things and replaced my cleats. So, once you've got your position sorted out, there's no need to change it. Right. And in fact, it's actually better if you don't, because once you've got that position locked in, if you change it later on in your training program, then your body's got to readjust that training position. So it means that you're going to get a decrease in performance. So, get your bike position locked in and sort it out before you start.